Hello YouTube, I am Jacob McKenzie and I'm just making a quick video for the Empyr podcast. This is a podcast I've started. I only have one episode out thus far, but I plan on making more. It's going to be every other week because the website that I'm uploading these onto, sorry, I just got a text and it distracted me. I'm so professional. Go watch my other video blogs on my channel, Jacob McKenzie, and you'll see just how professional and how much I get distracted all the time. But and the podcasts are the exact same way. But anyway, this is just a little video I wanted to make to put on the Empyr YouTube channel, so that if anybody has any comments or questions or just anything they want to leave, they can go to this video and leave the comments, and then I can kind of look at it or whatever. And because I want to put the I eventually want to put the podcast up on the YouTube channel, but I don't have the current technology to do that, to condense it into the right format, because it's an hour long podcast. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this quick little video. It's only gonna be about a minute or so, and put it up on the channel so that anybody who has any questions, or if they want to just go to the channel and subscribe to it or whatever, it should be easier to find if there's at least one video up, because YouTube's weird like that for some reason. But yeah, anybody who is just finding out about this video on YouTube and wondering what the Empyr podcast is, it's just a random podcast. I classify it as comedy because I try to be, I don't try to be funny, but it's I make humorous jokes sometimes, but it's more of a spiritual podcast, I guess. I talk a lot about Buddhism and Hinduism and kind of just my beliefs, and I talk about politics, really anything that's just on my mind or in the news lately. Just if I have an opinion on it, I put it in the podcast pretty much. The first episode, the only one that's out so far, it's also on iTunes, but you can go to buzzsprout.com as well, and there should be a link for that somewhere. You should be able to find it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I want to have a new guest on every episode is what I'm trying to do, but the first episode is just me by myself, because it's just the first kind of pilot episode, I guess you would call it. But I do want to have a different friend on every single time. I already have two definites and a third maybe, so that'll give me about a month and a half of content. But anyway, yeah, so go check out the podcast if you haven't already, and if you're coming from the podcast, leave a like on the video, share the podcast with your friends, subscribe to the channel, leave any comments or whatever down in the comment section, and I hope you guys will be listening in. Bye-bye!